weren't recording.
Thank you for joining us. This is Mrs. X. She's just put down her top very reluctantly, so you just missed out on that. So tonight we are going to talk about do we want to go over what we talked about before?
Not particularly.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Oh,
What do you think men want? Tell me that.
Well, that depends. There's two different things. They either want a relationship or they don't. And if they don't, then they want
sex.
And if they do, then they want sex. No, anything.
Oh, my hair's everywhere. That's all right.
I'm having a drink.
So, okay. So this is going to be a new blog, so I want to talk about some things that we did before that's not going to be going on the other blog, okay? So, penis size. Let's talk about that. Because men are interested. They want to know what women think, and I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, penis size. Does it matter? Big or small?
I can only say what I think, and I would probably say that average is what I would prefer. It doesn't have to be big.
What's average?
Well, I haven't really measured a penis before, so I can't really tell you. And I haven't seen a whole lot of penises either.
So how many men have you slept with, Mrs. X?
4.
And you've been in two long-term relationships?
2, yes.
Okay, so you haven't really had much experience with being single, have you?
No.
So she's the one that's had experience with being in relationships, and I'm the one that's had the experience with dating, and we both think the grass is greener on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
We grew up together, and we've known each other since we were like 4.5. Yeah, so we've known each other for a long time. Yeah. So what's your current situation, Mrs. X?
Well, I have a partner of about 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
We have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
She's about 4.5 months old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm engaged.
Nice. Bling bling. Show it off to the peeps.
Bling. Everything's okay, but obviously there are a few issues, as there are bound to be after a while.
Like?
Well, I'm going to put this on, I can't really say.
All right, you tell me what you feel comfortable putting on.
I'd rather not talk about my relationship. That's what I feel comfortable with.
Okay. All right, then, okay. So what would you like to talk about?
Why do you have to ask me? What would you like to talk about?
All right, okay. So you know the reason why I actually started doing these blogs, don't you?
Yeah, you wanted attention.
Bitch. No, you know, in December what happened, I met this guy, he was like, cuckoo. And, well, we won't say his name. And I really kind of messed with my head, and I decided instead of it getting the best of me, I decided to make the best of the situation and, hopefully make a, lemonade out of lemons, and make a short story out of it at the end of the year. And he'd be crying in his big pillow, and hopefully I'm a big success. And I'd be like, loser, being such a douche, treating me like crap. Yeah, so, and that's just one of the situations that she knows about, because we didn't actually have contact for quite a few years, and there's been quite a lot of things that happened in that time.
A lot of dates.
A lot of dates. I've been on over 400 dates, and I haven't slept with, I would definitely say, not even 5% of that.
Good. We don't want you to be a trashy whore.
And I've probably liked 7%. No, more than that. I reckon I've liked at least half of them, yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think the key is to a good relationship?
Well, I can say what everyone else says. Communication.
No, what do you think?
I think you got to keep the passion alive.
Like sex games and...
Well, not necessarily sex games, but...
I could go on, but I'm just going to...
You have to... You just have to keep the spontaneity. Is that a word?
Yes, it is. She's had a few drinks.
You got to keep that alive, because after a few years, it's not the same. Even if you still love the person, it's just not the same.
Okay, so how do you keep the spontaneity alive?
I have no idea. If someone knows, please tell me.
See,
because it's two people as well. It's not just how I feel, it's how the other person feels as well. And rarely two people feel the same way. So not only have you got that to contend with, but you have everything else as well.
So you think a baby changes things?
Well, it's given me something else in my life to pay attention to besides just him. But oh, it probably does. I mean, he said that before I had her, while I was still pregnant, that it would make our relationship better and, we'd be closer and all that sort of thing. But we've hardly spent any time even just sitting there watching her together. Like, you know how you just sit there and just watch her and laugh with her and talk to her and stuff like that, just both of you sitting there together. We've hardly even spent 10 minutes doing that together.
Can I just add something on that? I've met other women that have actually had the same experience. That there's a lot of men out there that say that they want to have kids, but as soon as either the woman gets pregnant or the baby's born, he completely changes. He's not the father that he said he was going to be. He goes out drinking, doesn't come home till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he turns into a douchebag dad. And I find that really frightening myself, because I want to have kids. I can't wait to have kids, but that would be awful.
I can't really say that he's been, because he hasn't been out drinking and stuff like that. I mean, he's really busy at work, but he hasn't been out drinking and stuff. But I did think it'd be different than what it is. I did think he would spend more time with us, with her, than he does. And I know he's busy. But yeah, I did honestly think it would be different than what it is. I thought he would be a lot more hands-on, I guess.
Okay.
Than what he is.
All right, so we've got 1 more minute, so let's just talk about something else to lighten the mood just for a minute. What would you like to talk about?
Why do you always ask me?
Because I'm interviewing you.
How are y'all?
Yes.
How y'all? You look good on camera.
I know, I think it's a disappointment when people meet me in real life and they say,
oh, that's good.
No, but it's true.
I look like shit on camera. Hopefully I look good in real life. Probably not.
But anyway, not getting caught up in that. You don't look shit, by the way. Anyway, let's not get into that.
Yeah.
So, okay. What do you think is important when you first start dating someone? Chemistry?
Yeah.
Doesn't fuck you around?
Yeah.
Good kisser?
Yeah.
Romantic but not cheesy?
Yeah.
Good cuddler?
Yeah.
Doesn't try and bone you on the first date?
Oh,
but eventually does try and bone you.
A good bonus,
Yeah. We've got 10 seconds.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Mazel tov. Bye.